The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod Communications. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Kentuckiana high school basketball starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Collins High School in Shelbyville, Kentucky. Mike Beck, Paul Love, glad to be with you tonight as the Collins Titans take on the North Oldham Mustangs. And, Paul, going to be perhaps a pretty good game tonight.
Well, you'd expect that. When we listen to the coaches talk, we'll know more about the game, that's for sure. But all things being equal, probably the odds go toward the Titans of Collins in this game. But once again, another one of those kind of rivalry games, and who knows what might happen.
All right, the game got delayed tonight because of an accident on the interstate. The teams weren't involved, but it did delay North Oldham getting here, and that's why this broadcast starting almost 45 minutes late. It's also senior night, so that's added another wrinkle to the programming. But we'll go ahead and take our first break, and when we come back, we'll have your interview with both Coach Burton and Coach Gaither, those as well as other pregame festivities getting underway here at Collins High School. We'll be right back right after this on Glycod.com.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has the mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 225-9900. That's 225-9900. Or visit lawsonfinancial.net. Robin Lawson, CFP, proud supporter of Oldham County sports. LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. They offer complete repairs, including engine repairs, brakes, oil changes, 24-hour emergency roadside assistance, and much, much more. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their techs have years of experience and can tackle any repair that you might have. For repairs or scheduled maintenance, LaGrange Service Center offers quality service, integrity, and affordable pricing. For more information, call them at 502-222-1673. 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Is your home cold in the winter and hot in the summer? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling and start experiencing comfort the way it was meant to be. Thompson Heating and Cooling can transform the climate in your home and save you money. Call today, 502-817-3105, or visit them at thompsonheating.net. If your system is over 15 years old, they'll inspect it for free, but only for a limited time. They're locally owned and in your neighborhood. Call 817-3105 for express service. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Thompson Heating and Cooling in LaGrange. For trusted on-time service, call Thompson at 502-817-3105. Thompson, making people comfortable. ThompsonHeating.net.
We are pregame here at Collins High School. We're the home of the Titans, and with me tonight is the coach of North Oldham, the Mustangs, Coach Rob Burton. Coach, appreciate you giving me a couple. It's a little bit of a different night here tonight. You guys had a hard time getting in here due to traffic, and then had a girls' game, and it's senior night and the whole thing. But anyway, we're here and we're getting ready to go. Okay.
Yeah, we're I think it's a boy-girl doubleheader, and we took two different buses, and the girls left before we did. They went in a different direction. We went the back way. I think we beat them here.
I understand. Listen, you lost a real tough game last weekend against Meade County, 65-63. Your team is, 16-10 overall, so you have a pretty good year. Tell us what happened. Why couldn't you get that win over Meade County?
Well, we won 6 in a row, and I think maybe 15 out of our last 20 games. That happened to be senior night, and we have 9 seniors, so it's like their night tonight. This is senior night for them, and it's a nice time to celebrate, and you try and get all the seniors in, which we always do. We'll always start 5 seniors in an evening like that, and then I had 4 more come off the bench, and they did a really good job. So it's a little bit different as far as what your normal game is, and your maybe your substitution pattern, the way you play it out, the way you plan. But it turned out to be really good. Yeah, we would have liked to have won the game, but it was just kind of one of those games where we got behind a little bit early there, and we just couldn't. We chipped away. We got down by about 12, but and then we brought it all the way to 65-63 with a chance to win at the buzzer, and we actually got a shot off of the buzzer and missed. So yeah, that's good.
Tell me a little bit about your team as it stands. I looked at the stats. Justin Rose, maybe your leading scorer, right at 20 points a game. But along with him, who else do you count on to score points for you?
Yeah, Justin's been our leader all year, and he does average right at 20. But he also averages about 6-7 rebounds a game and about 4 assists. So he does a lot for us. He's a point guard, and he handles the ball. Outside of that, we have another fellow, Dylan Yates. He's our second leading scorer, averages almost 11 points a game. He is not playing tonight, so he won't be in the lineup, and we'll miss him for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but we've got a couple other guys that are. After those 2 scores, we've got about 6 other guys that average right around 5-6 points a game. So and they're very interchangeable in the positions that they can play offensively and who they can guard defensively.
As season winds down here, I'm sure you've seen Collins play sometime this year. What do you know about that? What's it going to take to come out with a win here tonight?
A lot. They're very good. They're very good. They've got 3 or 4 seniors of their own they'll honor tonight, and all 4 of those guys can play. They're very, very good players. They've been program guys since the elementary school here in Shelbyville, and they're tough. So we'll have to shut down their big guy, Nick Fort. He averages 17 and 7, and then they've got one of the best 3-point shooters in the state, and Jacob Feltner, he makes 3.5 threes per game. He makes 3.5 threes. So we'll have to shut down those 2 guys for sure, but they got a lot more weapons behind them. Defensively, we're going to have to be really good. We're going to have to get back in transition. We're going to have to guard hard in the half court, and then we're going to have to block out and give them 1 shot only and rebound the basketball.
Well, again, it's a strange night here. I'm watching your team get ready for the game, which is in the auxiliary gym, and the game's going to be taking place here directly in the main gym. So a little bit of a different way of approach to things tonight, but I want to wish you good luck, and I want to tell you how much I appreciate the interview.
Oh, well, we appreciate you guys covering us. Thank you very much.
No matter what falls your way this season, Cub Cadet has a strong line of chore equipment to keep your yard looking beautiful, including the powerful Cub Cadet log splitters or the versatile chipper shredder vacuums that pick up lawn debris, chip branches, and shred leaves. Be all season strong thanks to Cub Cadet. Welcome to Strongsville. Hurry into your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer, Anderson Sales and Service, Inc. at 6159 West Highway 146 in Crestwood for exceptional offers.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success and humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
Is your home cold in the winter and hot in the summer? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling and start experiencing comfort the way it was meant to be. Thompson Heating and Cooling can transform the climate in your home and save you money. Call today, 502-817-3105, or visit them at thompsonheating.net. If your system is over 15 years old, they'll inspect it for free, but only for a limited time. They're locally owned and in your neighborhood. Call 817-3105 for express service. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable.
Mobile Mower Repair, home of Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest mower, is offering incredible savings this winter. Now save $20 on winter service or 50% on pickup with delivery and service. Located in Crestwood at 5917 West Highway 22, Mobile Mower Repair has proudly served Oldham County with the best repair on Dixie Choppers for years. And now they're an authorized Husqvarna dealer too. That's Dixie Chopper and Husqvarna Mobile Mower Repair. They sell the best and service the rest. Give them a call because spring will be here before you know it. 241-0421. That's 241-0421.
You're listening to High School Basketball from Glycod.
With me tonight, pregame, is the Collins High School coach of the Titans, Chris Gaither. Chris, in his 7th year here at Collins, almost as many years as the school's been open, I understand, Coach, about 2010, I believe. And listen, like North Oldham, you guys lost a close one last weekend versus Doss in overtime, 71-67. What can you tell us about that game?
You know, we put ourselves in a position to win it. You know, that was a part of a brutal stretch in our schedule. Played Oldham County Tuesday, DeSales Friday. Before that, we had Mel, St. X, and Bullitt East, and so it was a tough. It was the end of a tough week for us. And you know, I thought our kids came out and competed. We put ourselves in a position to win. Our two top players, Nick Fort and Davion McKnight, they foul out and weren't with us during the overtime period. And you know, I thought our other guys competed and put ourselves in a position to win even overtime without 2 of our top players. And so I was really pleased. The biggest difference came out down to rebounding. They out-rebounded us 46-20. And so it came down to rebounding that game. I
understand. Listen, I heard you mention some pretty good teams. You've had some pretty good competition this year. You're 19-8. Is that correct on your season? What would you consider the strengths of your team about almost near the end of the season?
I think we're a really hard matchup for people. We start 5 guards, guys that can score, guys that can put it on the floor, guys that can create plays for others. And I think our versatility on offense is really the biggest impact. Can you guard us? Can you match up with us? Defensively, we've came along and gotten better every week, and I even see more improvement in that during the last week, that tough stretch. And I think that is the biggest question: is can we guard when we're not scoring and being efficient on offense? Can we guard well enough to sustain droughts on offense?
Gotcha. Give us a rundown. Who would your starting lineup be, do you think, tonight?
Tonight we'll go with our 4 seniors. It's senior night for us, so we'll go with our 4 seniors and then sophomore Davion McKnight.
Understand. Coach, we're winding down now. I don't know how many games you have left on your regular season, but how's the postseason shaping up for your team? You're 19-8, so, you know, on the verge of a 20-game winning season, so you must have some high hopes for tournament time.
Yeah, we're right where we want to be. You know, we didn't win all the games in that tough 2-week stretch that we wanted to, but we were in position to win all of them. And that's what you want at this time. You want your kids to understand that every night you got to show up or you go home. And so I think our kids get that, and they're competing. But it's a tough region. You know, you've got all the Oldham schools. You've got Walton Frona. You've got Simon Kenton, Anderson County. I mean, it's a very tough region to win, and we hope that we can play our best and be in contention to win it.
Sounds good, Coach. I really appreciate your time tonight. Good luck tonight and the rest of the season.
No matter what falls your way this season, Cub Cadet has a strong line of chore equipment to keep your yard looking beautiful, including the powerful Cub Cadet log splitters or the versatile chipper shredder vacuums that pick up lawn debris, chip branches, and shred leaves. Be all season strong thanks to Cub Cadet. Welcome to Strongsville. Hurry into your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer, Anderson Sales and Service, Inc. at 6159 West Highway 146 in Crestwood for exceptional offers.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success and humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. They offer complete repairs, including engine repairs, brakes, oil changes, 24-hour emergency roadside assistance, and much, much more. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their techs have years of experience and can tackle any repair that you might have. For repairs or scheduled maintenance, LaGrange Service Center offers quality service, integrity, and affordable pricing. For more information, call them at 502-222-1673, 502-222-1673, LaGrange Service Center.
Is your home cold in the winter and hot in the summer? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling and start experiencing comfort the way it was meant to be. Thompson Heating and Cooling can transform the climate in your home and save you money. Call today, 502-817-3105, or visit them at thompsonheating.net. If your system is over 15 years old, they'll inspect it for free, but only for a limited time. They're locally owned and in your neighborhood. Call 817-3105 for express service. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable.
Glycod Communications presents Kentuckiana High School Basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by LaGrange Service Center, caring for your car with Napa know-how. By Lawson Financial, helping you plan for your financial security. LawsonFinancial.net. By the U.S. Army. Join the team that makes a difference. Visit GoArmy.com. By Anderson Sales and Service in Crestwood, a top outdoor equipment choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. By the Oldham County Board of Health, healthy people, strong community. OldhamCountyHealthDepartment.org. By Metro Windows, replace your old rotted windows today. Call Metro Windows at 502-550-1489. And by Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable. ThompsonHeating.net. Now to courtside for all the action of Kentuckiana High School basketball from Glycod Communications.
Final notes of the national anthem fade away. Mike Beck, Paul Love here at Collins High School tonight as the Collins Titans take on the North Oldham Mustangs, and the color guard now exiting the floor. And as they do, the crowd applauds here on senior night at Collins High School. Let's talk about starting lineups as they get announced, and starting lineups brought to you tonight by the United States Army. Join the team that makes a difference. Find out what it takes to be a part of the Army at GoArmy.com.
Kind of an unusual night here, Mike, as things have gotten delayed and warming up in the other gym without a crowd, and senior night and all that good stuff. So we'll see how it might affect the flow of the game early on.
Trying to
33 seniors starting. Zach Butler.
And Justin Rose, Zachary Butler, Cole Fisher, Grant Adelson, and Justin Burton, your five for the Mustangs. Now for the Collins Titans starting five. On senior night, you might expect that four of the seniors might get a nod.
I think that's kind of the tradition, these two schools.
Jacob Feltner, number one. He is their three-point specialist.
Averages just under 15 points a game. Starting number 25, Kyle Perdue, a senior. And it looks like number 24 next out of the chute.
Davion McKnight. Nick Eads, number 32, the center. And Nick Fort, number 12. That are your five starters for Collins. As we heard in the pregame, Collins 19-8 on the year. North Oldham 16-10. Hopefully, good ball game about to get underway.
Good scoring from the Titans of Collins. 17-4, 15-12, 12. So they got several guys who can score.
Ready for the tip-off in the center circle. Zachary Butler going against Nick Fort. Ball is up, and Collins controls it, and we're underway here. McKnight brings it up the court. Asks Fort to come out, relieve him. Feeds it down inside, kicks it back to Fort. Looking for baseline, not there.
Man-to-man defense. And unforced turnover to start the game.
Feltner thinking Davion's going left or going right. He went left and goes out of bounds. First unforced error tonight.
Yeah, early in the game. Like a zone defense by Collins.
Almost a steal there by McKnight. Couldn't get the ball, but
they returned the favor.
Mustangs getting a little sloppy on the baseline themselves.
Little jitters, and again, it may have to do with the way the game starts out, having to warm up in the other gym and what have you, but both teams turned the ball over on their first possession.
About a 45-minute delay from the normal tip time till when we actually got underway here, so almost 50-minute delay, really. Collins setting up the offense. McKnight puts it in the hands of Purdue. They're trying to get it down into Ford. He's not open. Three-point shot from Feltner, and that's one. He averages 3.5 a game. Don't know how you shoot a half three-pointer.
I tell you what, though, right early on you found out that Coach was right about him.
And he goes in hard. I believe that was Butler that went to the ground. Nick Fort picks up his first foul.
He's a guy you don't want to see get in foul trouble. He's their leading scorer at 17.5 points a game.
And they say that was on the floor, not a shooting foul. So shot up off the mark and rebound by Purdue. McKnight quickly back this way, holds up. Purdue around to Fort, goes to the baseline. At position, couldn't get it off the glass. McKnight tries it again. This time nothing there. And the Mustangs come back and attack on offense. Down into the paint. Good spot there for Zachary Butler. Little turn-in dink. And it's there.
Yeah, you can't let a pass get in that low. I mean, that's automatic down that on the paint. Zone defense by both teams. This looks like what you would call a 1-2-2 zone by North Oldham.
Eads had it down in the paint, decided to kick it back out and start passing around again. McKnight trying to create something.
All perimeter passing. They're not able to penetrate that zone so far.
Ball in the hands of Fort, but he has to kick it back out. McKnight three-point shot is off. And we go back the other way. Cole Fisher. They move it around. Looking for the open man. It happens to be Justin Burton, and they say it's a turnover. Actually, it's a foul charge. Using that forearm shiver, which is not allowed in basketball.
Well, and again, most officiating, both at all levels, they do not allow you to put a hand on the offensive player.
Perimeter passing opens up Purdue for three. 6-2 here in the early going first quarter. 5 minutes or so to go. Mustangs working against man-to-man right now. High off the glass, not there. McKnight gets the rebound, brings it down, puts it in the hands of Purdue. Transitions around to Ford. He's going to go down in the paint. Just off the mark. Can't get it to go. Butler with the rebound. And we go back the other way, Mustang ball. And that must have been touched.
Yeah, I think got a little piece of that. Whether it got a piece of the wrist or not, who knows. But
Justin Rose hit a shot, and he got nothing but air. Inbounds pass to Rose.
I guess they were saying that shot was partially blocked out of bounds. Oh, point-blank shot missed.
Butler had great position but couldn't make it pay. Feltner, long three, not there. Butler with a rebound. Both teams a little bit off the mark here to start.
They're not shy about shooting that three, that's for sure.
Low scoring first quarter, and our first substitutions of the night. A couple of players off the bench for Collins.
That zone defense has a tendency to keep the score low, I believe. No penetration, a lot of passing around the perimeter, and not much action toward the basket.
In the game for Collins Tyson Turner and Marcellus Vale. The defense, they turned it up from 8 to 9 there on that possession and knocked it out of bounds.
There you go. McKnight, good deflection. Ball out of bounds. Controlled by North Oldham.
Fisher stops, resets, a little floater. Bucket is good.
North Oldham staying in that 1-2-2 zone. Oh, that's a wide open play in the play. Got to make that.
McKnight, he could have hit that blindfolded.
Where that offside defender doesn't come over. 3-point shot, good.
Justin Burton from beyond the arc. And back to a 1-point ball game now. Collins has led the entire way here in the first 5 minutes.
Not by much, though. You only got 8 to 7. Just under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter.
Mustang zone defense doing a pretty good job shutting down Ford on the inside. So he steps out. Now he tries to get back. Nope, not there. Trying to find some penetration in that zone defense. It's just not there. 3-point off the mark. Justin Rose with a rebound, brings it up the court. He's got that look in his eye. Kicks it back across court. Burton hands it to Fisher. Adelson back to Rose.
Man-to-man defense.
Looking for a
Collins.
screen.
Yep. They're switching up their defenses, trying to create some confusion.
Fisher got it to Butler. Butler clears it out to Burton. 3-point is good. That's a second three from Burton, and now the Mustangs with a 10-8 lead. Nick Ford trying to get some position. Puts a shot off the glass, can't make it go. Ball on the floor. And a foul. I believe that's going to be against McKnight. And it is. Davion McKnight, his first, team second.
Just 3 fouls in the game. 2 against the Titans.
Buck 30.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
There's a buck 30 to go here in the first quarter.
Collins now in the man-to-man defense.
Fisher uses the penetration to open up Burton on the wing. Can't get it to go that time. But hey, you keep knocking on the door, eventually it'll open. With one of their leading scorers, Dylan Yates, on the bench, Justin Burton steps up, has knocked down 3 threes.
Ball around the perimeter. Not much penetration on that zone.
Collins miscommunication. They were looking for somebody to swing around, and there was no swinger.
That 1-2-2's got them a little bit confused. The middle should be open, and that's where you penetrate, or you want to penetrate against a zone such as that. Boy, they like that spot over there.
Just off the mark. Ball comes off hard to McKnight, and he's going to drive down and draw the contact.
Let's see who they get that foul on. I thought it was 23. And a turnover. Third turnover for the Titans. North Oldham turning the ball over just one time here with 20 seconds left in the first quarter.
Rose brings it up midcourt. Guarded by Vale. Burton came out to give him some help. Oh, in and out of the hands of Butler, and now we get a whistle. And he ends up committing the foul.
He's got 3.1 seconds to make it 84 feet, the length of the floor. Going to get a long shot off.
McKnight for three, and he misses. And at the end of one, a little bit of a surprise perhaps. North Oldham 13, Collins 8. We'll take a break and be back with the second quarter right after this. You're watching Glycod.com coverage of Kentuckiana High School basketball.
What's in an e-cig cloud? Think it's a harmless vapor? Think again. Nicotine, ultrafine particles that can lead to asthma, formaldehyde, lead that can cause brain damage, acetone found in nail polish remover. Don't let big tobacco cloud your judgment. Get the facts. Electronic cigarettes, unhealthy and addictive. Stay above the influence. A message from the Oldham County Health Department and the Coalition for a Healthy Oldham County.
Over the years, sporting events have delivered many powerful moments. Battery Giant gives you the power of low prices on over 100,000 different types of batteries. Mention this ad and get 10% off. There's none bigger than Battery Giant. Visit their locally owned and operated Louisville store at 12418 LaGrange Road, just northeast of exit 30 off I-265. Or shop online at batterygiant.com. Batterygiant.com. Facebook and Twitter at Battery Giant.
You're listening to High School Basketball from Glycod.
Mike Beck-Paul, it is second quarter now. Time to get the second quarter underway. North Oldham leads after one.
13-8. Their most highest scorer, Rose, bringing the ball down the floor. And can't get it to fall.
And in the game, number 25, but
first free throws of the game to be shot. Neither team shot the ball very well first quarter. Titans 3 of 11, 27%. Got that free throw, Mike. Who got that?
20, I'm not sure.
25.
25 is not on my roster.
Okay. They made them both, whoever it is. Just 5 of 11 shooting for.
He missed the first.
North Oldham. He'd missed the first.
Missed the first, yeah. 14-8. Perhaps we can hear the PA announcer at some point. We'll pick that up. In the game for Collins, number 33, Colby Eads, number 34, Dane Kidwell. So 2 starters still on the floor for the Titans, Fort and McKnight, and a turnover. Fisher, 3-point shot not there. Ball scramble on the floor, and Mustangs end up with it. Adelson, quick hands. 3-point shot, Rose, it's not there. McKnight trying to do a fancy pass and
got a cheerleader.
she'll have a story to tell.
Hit her in the knee. That's the 5th turnover for Collins, and very careless with the basketball.
At the half, South Oldham leads Walton Verona 29-23. 10-foot jumper there, not on the mark. Collins trying to find some offense here. They've been a little flat in the first quarter. Vale going to be fouled on the floor.
See, Oldham in a man-to-man defense that time. That's the first time we've seen him in a man. I guess the quarter was a change.
That foul was on number 25, and sometimes the away jerseys are different than the home jerseys, and the roster I have is the home numbers.
Another turnover.
Nick Fort, he threw a touchdown pass.
Yeah, it was
out of the end zone.
Out of the end zone is right. Looking at the numbers here, I'm with you. The numbers that we got off the web don't coincide. Another turnover. Lots of turnovers. 3rd against North Oldham. 6 against the Collins Titans.
As go the turnovers, so often goes the game, and right now, the Mustangs making fewer mistakes, and they own the lead by 6.
Back in that zone defense.
McKnight back in the hands of Feltner. Vale goes to baseline. Gets it to McKnight. Couldn't get it to go. We'll come back this way. Only 1 point scored so far in this quarter until just then. Justin Rose with his first points of the night. 16-8, now an 8-point advantage. Little floater, can't make it fall. McKnight doing the right things, just not finding the target. And we had a foul underneath the basket.
Rose, who averages 20 points a game, or just under 20, having a hard time finding the range here tonight.
Number 25 is Lane McIntosh. And I believe that's his second foul. Hard off the glass. Was that Nick Fort?
Yes.
And his first points of the night.
A little four-court pressure here by the Collins. Broken easily by North Oldham.
Fisher puts up a shot, can't get it to drop. Quickly back the other way. Vale. Now McKnight tries to penetrate, kicks it back out. Fort goes.
That should be an offensive foul. He pushed off.
And that's why they called it.
Chalk that up as a 7th turnover for the Titans here in the first half. 4:44 left in the second quarter. The visitors ahead 16-10. A little bit of a surprise upset here in the making.
Nick Fort with that charge. That's his second foul. Team's fourth. Burton, cross-court pass. Adelson makes a move. And the ball goes out of bounds off of one of the white jerseys.
North Oldham holding their own on the backboards. They're out rebounding the Titans 12-9 according to match stats.
Rose tried to dribble behind his back, nearly lost the ball. Mustangs will pull it out, set up another offensive attack here. Adelson. It just seems everybody's out of sync tonight.
Yeah, another turnover.
Well,
you know, it might be the way the game got delayed, Mike. I'm not kidding you. The atmosphere was just, a little bit off the whole thing. So, and it shows up on the basketball court.
Perhaps the second half will be a little less imprecise. Feltner from the corner over around the McKnight. Ring around the Rosie.
Another one into the end zone.
Throw it into the stands.
Wow. 8 turnovers against Collins.
Collins is hurting themselves tonight with all the mistakes.
Well, yeah, you take those extra turnovers and you get shot attempts, makes a big difference.
And the Titans take a timeout. They want to talk it over. They'll take a break. We'll go ahead and take one as well. We'll be back right after this on Glycod.com. Stay with us.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success in humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
You're listening to High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back here. Mike Beck, Paul Love. Second quarter, 3:56 to go. Low-scoring ball game because it's been a sloppy ball game. Right now, the advantage to the visiting Mustangs of North Oldham.
Well, it's sloppy and also poor shooting. 28.5% for the Titans on 4 of 14 and just 6 of 19, 31.5%. For North Oldham, so not very good shooting and too many turnovers. So like you said, sloppy game so far.
Mustang ball with about half of the second quarter still to be played. Fisher tries a strong move to the rim. He can't get it to drop. Feltner, McKnight, Tyson Turner back in the game for the Titans. Tyson Turner.
Everything around the perimeter. There's a little pressure into the basket.
And Nick Eads goes up and comes over the back of a Stang. Updated score, Carroll County trails South Oldham. This is a girls game, 35-26. That's at half. Rose kicks it out to Burton, up for three, not on the mark. And McKnight goes up for a rebound, and he'll be fouled. That's Brandon Rose in the game. Draws his first foul. He made his presence known.
Yep, lots of three-point attempts. Mustangs missed their last 5. Titans the last 3, so not very good shooting.
Turner cross court to Vale. Picks up his dribble, looks for help. Feltner comes over, relieves him. Back to Vale from the corner. 3-point in and out. Purdue with a rebound, kicks it back to Feltner, who goes down into the paint. Makes a tough shot. Jacob Feltner with 5 now on the night. It's a lot of work to get 2 points.
Just not a lot of points. 16-12.
Almost thought that was steps by Adelson, but wasn't called. Ill-advised shot by Burton, I think. Bet he wishes he had that back. Vale can't get it to go. Adelson clears it out, takes it down. And we've got a timeout taken by the Mustangs.
They're trying to figure things out. It's just everything's out of sync here tonight. 2:16 left in the second quarter or first half. 16-12, the visiting North Oldham Mustangs ahead of the Collins Titans.
Well, I think we've identified what the problem is, but how do you solve that if you're a coach? I don't know how you get them in sync.
I don't know. I don't know their players well enough to know where the leadership should come from. I know Rose is having a really off shooting night. He's averaging almost 20 points a game. What has he got? Maybe 2 or 2's all I remember in the first half. So
Justin Rose just with 2 on the night.
Yeah, and again, you asked the question, what do you do? As a coach, that's probably why I called timeout. try to change the momentum here. Maybe halftime will make a difference, but it's been a poorly played and a low scoring first half for sure.
16-12 with just over 2 minutes to go in the first half. I would think maybe if you could go back and run a designed play, a really basic designed play that they've practiced a lot, maybe that would start to get them in sync, more crisp passing. Not sure.
Well, and again, they're not penetrating at all. They're calling an offensive foul that time?
I think he just stepped out of the
baseline. He stepped out of bounds. Still a turnover. Okay.
Yeah, turnover on Adelson. And again, those are turnovers you make early in the season, typically, not late in the season. But
gosh, 1:45 left in the first half, just 16-12. Now, these teams don't average a lot of points anyway. North Oldham only averages 54.6, Collins 68.6. They're not high-scoring teams.
Purdue with the ball.
Wow, another turnover.
Turner's trying to get it to Feltner, and he just throws it right past him.
Crazy. Just unforced turnover.
Long pass, usually a dangerous pass, but Rose shoots a 3. It's not there. Not afraid to pull the trigger, but I'm not sure his gun's sighted properly. Foul on the floor, shot doesn't count.
McKnight, good penetration that time on the break. Transition maybe needs to be where it's at because their half-court offense not doing very much. As the coach points out, he just made a 3-man substitution here, trying to change things around, getting it going. McKnight on the line. First free throw to be shot by Collins in the game.
Couple of new names, Joshua Scriber, number 4, and Dawson Eden, 23, both check in for Collins. McKnight missed the free throw, gets his own rebound. Purdue across to Scriber. Colby Eads also in the game, so only one starter on the floor right now. I'm sorry, 2, Purdue and McKnight. Move to the basket by Eden is not successful, and we've got under a minute to go, 16-12.
North Oldham pulling it out now, may even go for the last shot of the half. 38 seconds to go.
Well,
not much scoring. Not going to score this way either.
What do you think that this may not work out as planned? Got it into Butler, but nothing really there. Adelson now, 18 seconds. Ball knocked loose by McKnight. Adelson just not paying attention. And McKnight takes it to the hole. Rose goes in, pulls up, pulls a trigger, nothing doing. And a full court heave falls short at the end of 2. North Oldham 16, Collins 14. We'll take a break. We'll be back with our halftime coverage right after this. You're watching Glycod.com.
For sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has the mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 225-9900. That's 225-9900. Or visit lawsonfinancial.net. Robin Lawson, CFP, proud supporter of Oldham County sports. LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. They offer complete repairs, including engine repairs, brakes, oil changes, 24-hour emergency roadside assistance, and much, much more. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their techs have years of experience and can tackle any repair that you might have. For repairs or scheduled maintenance, LaGrange Service Center offers quality service, integrity, and affordable pricing. For more information, call them at 502-222-1673. 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success in humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828 Metro Windows.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Metro Windows. Replace your old rotted windows today. Call Kyle at 502-550-1489. That's Metro Windows at 502-550-1489.
It's halftime here. Mike Beck, Paul Love, and the score at half, 14-16. No, that's not a no, that's not a first quarter score. That's a first half score. Let's talk about some of the stats you have for us, Paul.
Absolutely, and shooting obviously not going to be very good. Looking at Collins, they're shooting in the first half 6 of 20. That's just 30% from the field. 6 for 24 for North Oldham. That's 25%. North Oldham only made 1 of 13 shots in the second quarter. That's 8%. Not many free throws being shot, just one by the Titans. They missed it, and 1 of 2 for the Mustangs. I have the rebounding pretty close to even. I have 15 for the Titans, 14 for the Mustangs. Turnovers a little bit in favor of North Oldham. Titans turning it over 9 times compared to 6 times for the Mustangs. Three-point shooting, 3 of 11 for the Mustangs of North Oldham. That's 27%, and just 2 of 7 for the Titans, 28.5%. So you only get 9 points scored in the entire second quarter for North Oldham. 13 in the first quarter, 3 in the second for their 16, and Collins 8 in the first and 6 in the second for their 14. A total of 30 points in the entire first half. I don't know what coaches are going to be talking about in that locker room.
I'm not sure, but if he's got some magic pixie dust, I'd get it out and start spreading it on their heads. Let's go through the scoring, individual scoring for the Titans. They're led by Jacob Feltner's 5 points, Davion McKnight with 4, Nick Fort with 2, and Kyle Perdue with a 3. Leading all scorers tonight, Justin Burton opened up with 9 points, all of those in the first quarter. But you also had 2 from Rose, 2 from Butler. That's Justin Rose, 2 from Zachary Butler, 2 from Cole Fisher, and 1 from Lane McIntosh off the bench. A free throw. That is your 16 points. We'll go ahead and take a break and be back with more halftime coverage as senior night continues here at Collins High School. Stand by. More right after this on Glycod.com.
Is your home cold in the winter and hot in the summer? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling and start experiencing comfort the way it was meant to be. Thompson Heating and Cooling can transform the climate in your home and save you money. Call today, 502-817-3105, or visit them at thompsonheating.net. If your system is over 15 years old, they'll inspect it for free, but only for a limited time. They're locally owned and in your neighborhood. Call 817-3105 for express service. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable.
Parents, imagine a day when teens could smoke marijuana and nicotine using a device that looks like a USB drive and charges through a computer. Well, that day is here. Youth use of electronic cigarettes is increasing and becoming more difficult to detect. Teens that use e-cigs are more likely to start using traditional cigarettes. Visit Coalition for a Healthy OC for more information. Brought to you by the Oldham County Health Department and Coalition for a Healthy Oldham County.
Mobile Mower Repair, home of Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest mower, is offering incredible savings this winter. Now save $20 on winter service or 50% on pickup with delivery and service. Located in Crestwood at 5917 West Highway 22, Mobile Mower Repair has proudly served Oldham County with the best repair on Dixie Choppers for years. And now they're an authorized Husqvarna dealer too. That's Dixie Chopper and Husqvarna Mobile Mower Repair. They sell the best and service the rest. Give them a call because spring will be here before you know it. 241-0421. That's 241-0421.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success and humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
You're listening to High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back here. Mike Beck, Paul Love, as our halftime coverage continues. 16-14, the Mustangs over the Titans. In a low-scoring, sloppily played first half, and as we talked about in the first half, and even off the mic during these breaks, I don't know what you say in the locker room on a day that's so out of sync, and both teams are guilty. It's not like just one team is misfiring. Everybody's misfiring.
Absolutely. But as a coach, I look at this game and I think, what would I say? What would I do? And one thing I think I would try to impress would be to avoid the skip passes. By a skip pass, I mean a pass from one side of the floor to the other, hoping to beat the change in the defense. I'd much rather see penetration, flashes to the middle, getting the ball into the middle, and getting better shots at the basket, and maybe even resulting in some free throws in the game. There have only been 3 free throws shot in the entire first half, and that's simply because of the lack of aggressiveness as far as offenses are concerned.
Yeah, it's you don't take it to the basket, you don't draw the foul.
That's right.
You don't get that free opportunity.
And you don't make points either through the field or through the free throw line, and consequently you got 30 points scored in the first half, and a lot of turnovers from some of the just passes that are, like we said earlier, don't know why, but out of sync here tonight at Collins High School.
Well, it's a midweek game Tuesday night, and sometimes teams play better on Friday night with a bigger crowd. Or
well, you wonder also how North Oldham, Yates being out of the lineup, he was averaging just under about 10, a little over 10 points a game. Now Burton, I think I heard you say Burton has stepped up. He's got most of their points in the game, so he's done his thing. So be the rest of the team. They just need to get it going. And I don't know if your coach, I think the North Oldham coach has still got them on. Here they come back on the floor now. 1 minute to go.
We'll bring you an update here with the scoreboard and stats, brought to you by Robin Lawson, Certified Financial Planner in LaGrange, whose mission is to help you achieve financial freedom. Robin Lawson of Lawson Financial, and let's turn to the scoreboard. Oldham County 60, Bardstown 54 at the end of 3. Oldham County girls not doing so well on the road tonight at Scott County. They trail 87-49. The boys, South Oldham tied with Walton Verona at 32 with 5 minutes to go in the third. And South Oldham's girls on the road, at home against Carroll County, they are leading 45-34. And that is your scoreboard update. Teams back out here. Time of just about expired, ready to get the second half underway, and
we're hoping that the second half will be a little bit better than the first half, to say the least.
As Herman's Hermits used to say, second verse same as the first.
Yeah,
well, let's hope not.
Hope not. I don't know. Surely they're going to play better than that the second half. Rose just can't seem to get it going. Try as they will, but again, they're just not getting any penetration. They've got to get to the basket. Take the ball to the rim.
When you live by the three, you can die by the three, and right now they're just really not on the mark anyway.
27% and 28% from three-point range, like 1 out of 5. That's not going to win you very many ball games. But this second half will be different. Think positive.
Collins with the ball to start the second half. Working it down inside to Fort.
There they go. Got it inside and scored. There you go. They listened to me, Coach.
Got position on Butler, and nice little off-the-glass two-pointer. Adelson for 3, not there. And no rebound. We had 3 Collins guys fighting for the ball. Fort, strong move to the basket. Comes out and pulls off 4 quick points, and now the Titans are on top.
And knows where those shots came from. They penetrate, drove to the basket.
Rose goes in, tries to create some space. Fisher picks up his 4th point.
It's another penetration to the basket, so good halftime talk. 18 all.
Turner to McKnight, over to Vale, back to Turner. Now it's McKnight's turn. Feltner trying to get it into Fort, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Titans. What about the first 60 seconds? We had a little bit of a scoring flurry.
Yeah.
6 points between the two teams. Titans still working against that zone defense of the Mustangs. Still seem a little tentative. Maybe they're just being picky.
They're trying to overload that zone, and it's not working.
Feltner's doing a little baseline jog back and forth. Now Turner tries to create some opportunity for Fort, and he loses the ball on the floor. Turnover.
Got good dribble penetration. I like that part of it. Just got to hang on to the ball.
Yeah, couldn't quite finish. Adelson to McIntosh. Rose to Burton. Burton didn't have good spot. Thought better of it, kicked it back out to Rose. He runs into trouble, and Rose is going to draw the foul.
Going to call a jump ball.
No, they call it a jump ball. You're right.
Wow. Don't know about that call.
Well, don't seem to say that anybody had possession of the ball. Used to be you both had to have hands on it and not just strip it from the guy.
At least for a split second. That's okay. Call was made.
Inbound pass, Fisher to Rose. Burton open for three. But after the first three he hit, he's got cold. Feltner works the baseline and will draw the foul and shoot two.
Well, again, they're taking the ball to the basket now. They're getting fouls and getting to the free throw line. So might get a few more points scored here. Feltner on the line. Shoot two.
Adelson with the foul. It's his first, team first. Right now, if you're the Titans, you want to get points any way you can. They seem to be at a premium tonight. One and two.
Nice stroke. A little full court pressure here by Collins. Easily broken by North Oldham. I like that pass. Ooh, no good.
Fisher not able to make it pay. Ball on the floor. Fisher comes out of it. Vail had a nice look, but couldn't finish.
They're getting to the basket. That's what I like about it. Not settling for that three-point shot.
McIntosh had his shot. Nope, wasn't blocked. You're going to say that McKnight got a piece of him. His second. First team foul of the second half. McIntosh cuts it to one, 20-19. 4:42 mark, third quarter.
That's our young man from over in Indiana, isn't it?
Transfer from Sellersburg.
Right.
Yes. Played at Silver Creek, I believe. Vail tried to go down baseline and then ran into trouble, had nowhere to go, threw it into a pack of Mustangs. And there you go. Justin Burton has found his range again. Titans back up by three. Mustangs back up by three. McKnight kicks it back to Vail. Trying to do things just a little too quickly. But a nice assist that time. Not sure what was going on there. A lot of contact, no whistle. Fisher went in trying to shoot.
Yeah, dribbled it off. Yeah, stripped down, hit off his own foot. So, I mean, the correct call. I don't know if there was a foul or not.
Jacob Feltner for the three. After leading most of the game, it's gone back and forth now. Mustangs and Titans.
Nice.
Adelson.
Nice cut to the basket.
He found an on-ramp to glory that time.
But again, they're getting the penetration. They're not settling for that outside shot. Makes a big difference. A plethora of points here in the second half.
Compared to the first two.
There you go.
Tyson Turner finds the range. Knocks down a three. Full court pressure. Mustangs not really having any trouble solving that. McIntosh starts baseline to Adelson. Not a clean handoff, but Justin Rose finally finds the range. 2 points. Get the feeling these two teams pretty evenly matched tonight. Neither team showing any sign of dominance over the other. Strong move by Fort. Can't get it to go. Throws it against a Mustang player. Goes out of bounds. heady play by the senior Nick Ford.
A lot of these shots coming from closer range. Again, I think the coaching and the adjustments have paid off so far. Got 47 points already compared to 30 in the whole first half. Standing around again, though. Pass the ball around the perimeter.
Fort to Eads. Turner tries to penetrate. Back to Fort. Now Eads.
That's what you need to do.
Gets the basket and picks up the bonus.
The deuce and the abuse. Nick Eads on the free throw line. Going to have one free throw. Just be the fourth free throw shot by Collins.
Who was the foul on? Did you see?
No, I did not see. They're not showing it on the scoreboard either. That's a bad thing.
Nick Eads missed the free throw. So somebody got an extra foul, but normally the announcer calls it, and he didn't.
I don't think anybody's going to be in foul trouble this game anyway. Not many fouls being called.
3-point shot not there, but Justin Burton picks up the trash. Still a 1-point game, 30-29. Titan advantage. Nick Fort for three. Fisher. Burton. And they say that went out of bounds off of Burton. Interesting call, but
yeah, real interesting. I thought. I'm not too sure that's the right call on that one.
Goes the way of the Titans. They have a 4-point lead and the ball with about 1:08 to go in the third quarter. Compared to the first half, this third period's been an outburst of points. Rose tries a spin move, ball stripped away. Turner gets it out, clears it to Fort, who will drop it through. And now the biggest lead of the night belongs to the Titans. They're up by 6.
.25 seconds left in the third quarter.
Chasing around. Burton with the ball. Now over to Fisher. You're down by 6. I'm the kind of guy that wants to attack the basket. I'm not. When you're losing, why play for one shot? That's just me.
Not trying to protect the lead, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And ends up almost turn it over, got the foul. Bailed him out on the foul, but only 2.3 seconds left in that third quarter.
Third foul on Nick Fort, probably the best thing that came out of that exchange. Again, the longer you play around with it like that, the greater chance something bad's going to happen, especially in a night like tonight when you've been out of sync all night long.
Unless you're a really good ball handling team, it's scary business to try to spread the floor.
2.3 seconds, clock starts there. Shots not on the mark. And at the end of 3, the Titans come alive and they take the lead 35-29. We'll go ahead and take our end of third quarter break. We'll be right back right after this. You're watching Glycon.com coverage of Kentuckiana high school basketball.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has the mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 225-9900. That's 225-9900. Or visit lawsonfinancial.net. Robin Lawson, CFP. Proud supporter of Oldham County sports. LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. They offer complete repairs, including engine repairs, brakes, oil changes, 24-hour emergency roadside assistance, and much, much more. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their techs have years of experience and can tackle any repair that you might have. For repairs or scheduled maintenance, LaGrange Service Center offers quality service, integrity, and affordable pricing. For more information, call them at 502-222-1673. 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
You're listening to high school basketball from Glycod.
Mike Beck, Paul Love here, 35-29, 1 quarter to go, 8 minutes of basketball left.
They scored more points in the third quarter than they did in the entire first half.
Collins came up with 21 points in that quarter to take a 6-point lead into the final break. Cross-court pass to Purdue, whips it around to Feltner, Turner. They're really trying to get that three open. Ball goes out of bounds off Purdue's hands, and it'll be a Mustang ball.
Titans shot 73%, Mike, that quarter. 8 of 11 shooting. Big difference from the first half. That's where those 21 points came from.
Eads came in there and gave Fisher a hug. But that's frowned upon in this game. So.
Yeah. 2-3 zone by Titans.
It's the first time we've seen a zone from them tonight?
Yeah, they flashed it early, but mainly man-to-man.
Cross court to Adelson. Tried to get it down into McIntosh, and we got a true jump ball this time.
That's a scrum. That's a scrum. Oh, they're going to call a foul for piling on. That's football, though, isn't it? Piling on? No. That's what happened here. Somebody got called for a foul. I don't know who it was. They do not reflect the foul on the scoreboard like we're so used to having.
4th foul called on McIntosh, so that one under the basket earlier that we couldn't identify was McIntosh as well.
There you go.
So he's picked up 4. Baseline move, McKnight. Good ball control. Good body control as well.
They really are starting to shoot the basketball now. Got that first half out of the system.
Second half Titans completely different looking than the first half Titans. Fair to say?
Fair to say. Big time.
Rose to McIntosh.
I like that. I like that. Got to finish though. Got to finish.
Had the spot, had the shot. Didn't get the points.
That's a good call by the ref.
Turnover. Steps taken.
12th by the Titans. 10 times by the Mustangs, so that's pretty even in the game. Big difference is shooting the basketball here in the third quarter. Actually, in the third quarter, we're in the fourth now.
Brandon Rose checks in the ball game. McIntosh goes to the bench. He'll sit with 4 fouls. We may see him a little bit later. In the game, Brandon Rose. Adelson in the corner. Not there. Burton with a rebound. Or the recovery.
Very fast ball game. 6 minutes to go in the game. Not many fouls being called. Not much time at the free throw line. A lot of running clock.
Rose goes in, steps back out.
2 points. Had his foot on the line. Good call by the referee.
37-31. Just about 5.5 to go in the ball game. Titans been in control most of the second half. Purdue for 3. Drains it.
They're shooting. Oh, another turnover.
Into the hands of McKnight. Collins gets another offensive look. 40-31 now, up by 9. Slowly pulling away here in the second half. They trailed most of the first half. Different ball game after the break. Turner feeds to Eads. Not in a great spot. Kicked it back outside. Vale tries the baseline. And he'll get clobbered by Justin Rose.
They're shooting the basketball now. Collins actually 4 of 5 from beyond the arc in the second half. So, sometimes when you get that penetration of the basket and the kickouts, that opens up that three-point shot in rhythm.
McKnight took one too many steps. Working hard to get inside. Timeout taken. Full timeout taken by Coach Burton. He takes a break. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back right after this on GlideCon.com. Stay with us, folks.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success in humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
You're listening to high school basketball from GlideCon.
40-31 is the score. Collins on top of North Oldham. It's a tale of two halves here really tonight. First half was the Mustangs. The second half's been all Collins.
That big delay of that, before the game, getting the game started 45 minutes, that really had to have had a factor on this game. But like you say, Collins seems to have overcome that now. They're really shooting the basketball quite well in the second half. 8 of 11 in the third quarter, and was that 2 of 3 in the fourth, so 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Quick game.
It sure has been. After a long delay to get started, they've played it in a hurry. Adelson. Rose to Rose.
There he is.
And Justin Rose finally hits his first three-pointer of the night. 40-34. McKnight felt it.
Nice drive.
Good footwork. Fisher across to Burton. They need to get it across midcourt and finally do. Rose out to Adelson in the corner for three.
Boy, he's had enough shots at that in this game.
He finally knocked it down. That's his first three of the night. Couldn't come at a better time. They now trail by 5. Plenty of time left for a comeback. Mustangs trailed by 9 at one point. 40-31.
Foul situation is going to become a factor because they're not going to be able to stop that clock and put them on the free throw line. Only 3 and 4 team fouls.
Fort, power move to the goal. Didn't quite have enough elevation. The ball stopped right at the front of the rim. Rose thought he had it. Not there. But Purdue found it. That shot hurt. Burton in and out. Fisher gets the offensive board. Saves the possession.
They need to score here, down 8 points with 2.5 minutes to go in the game.
Burton to Rose, steps out. Now Fisher takes it. Puts a shot up the free throw line, in and out. It's been kind of that night for the Mustangs here, especially in the second half.
Wow. I'm surprised they pulled the trigger that fast on that shot.
Kyle Purdue. 9 points here in the second half, all from beyond the arc. Fisher can't get it again. The lead is now 11, biggest lead of the night for the Titans. Wrong time of the game.
They got a foul. They got to get to the point where they can put them on the free throw line, make them make free throws.
Cross-court pass, Purdue. This time not there. Burton to Rose, quickly up the court. Brings it up, he's going to go in. And they'll say he was fouled by Feltner.
It's the biggest lead of the game, is it not? 11 points?
It is. It's 11 points now.
Good time to have the big lead. Just a minute and a half to go in the game. Another timeout here. Their coach is going to have to tell them, you got to foul, guys. got to get to that 7th free throw to make them at least win the game on the free throw line.
All right, well, let's take a break. You know what that means. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back right after this. Stay with us on Glycod.com.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828 Metro Windows.
You're listening to high school basketball from Glycod.
About a minute and a half remaining here in the fourth quarter, and the Mustangs find themselves in trouble. They trail by 11. Biggest lead of the night for the Collins Titans, 48-37. And the Mustangs going to need a little magic in their hat or wrap it up their sleeve or something.
Don't know if they've got it, but they're going to have to prove it in a minute and a half. You're right, though. Collins has just shot the ball extremely well in the second half compared to the first. It's just like night and day difference. Unbelievable.
Well, a little bit of it's what you said that they needed to do, which was to start penetrating and going to the basket.
There's no doubt in my mind that is a factor in this game, other than the fact of shaking off that slow start of the game in the first place. But yeah, their shooting has just been really, really good. What you'd like to see from the beginning of the game.
Well, the Mustangs had trouble getting the ball inbound quickly, and Fisher decided he wanted to take a quick 30-second timeout to talk it over with Coach Burton.
Well, he couldn't afford to lose possession of the ball in a 5-second count, that's for sure. They're down 11, just a minute and a half to go. They've, like you say, they're going to have to get the three. They're going to have to start fouling to at least get to the point where they can make them make free throws, and only chance they've got in this ball game.
Got to be somewhat frustrating because I think after the first half, they thought maybe they could be in this ball game.
Absolutely.
And they were in the ball game.
Yeah, they were slightly ahead, 16-14, if you believe it or not.
And bounce pass. Good to Rose. Gets to the paint, but his floater is off the mark.
He can't buy a basket tonight.
Just one of those nights. And now if you're Collins, you pull it out and start to slow it down, I would think. Or no. If you're Nick Fort, you go attack the ball. Or attack the board. What do I know?
He got the foul. I thought that last possession they had a real quick shot on a three-pointer when you're up 10. I don't know that you want to make that shot.
Rose for his third foul. Fort will shoot 2. It's his first free throw of the night. He's on target.
That's just the 5th free throw for Collins. North Oldham's only shot 4.
Second one hard off the front. Rose with a rebound. Puts it in the hands of Burton. Taking a lot of time here. Rose pulls the trigger on a 3. He's got it. Quick timeout by Coach Burton at 55.5 seconds left. They trail by 9, 49-40.
Well, you got to know that Rose can make that shot. I mean, he's averaging, like I said, 20 points a game, almost 7 or at least 6.5 rebounds a game. He's just not had, it's not been his night, but, you know, trying to pull him back in the game down to single digits at least with just under a minute to play.
Well, when I saw this team play Oldham County a couple weeks ago at home, a different team, but they had Dylan Yates on board.
Yeah.
And Dylan Yates takes some of that pressure, takes some of the focus of the defense off of Burton and off of Rose, and it allows everybody to be more effective. With him not there, there's a lot of pressure on Rose to produce.
Absolutely. And next man up, you know, when you lose your number 2 scorer, makes a big difference. Take that many points out of a not a high-scoring lineup anyway, only averaging, like I said, 55 points a game. That's a pretty low score. But I'm just really impressed with whatever Coach Gaither may have told his players to get some penetration, get some rhythm shooting from the outside, and start knocking them down, which they have done.
Titan ball. Purdue gets it into McKnight.
Got a foul, guys.
Now to Fort, midcourt. They are just loath to foul. McKnight to Purdue, and finally, after wasting 13 seconds,
Rose picks up the foul.
Justin Rose picks up his fourth.
It's a stretch to think that they can make it anyway, but the only chance they have is to foul, get them on the free throw line.
Quick inbounds pass to Fort.
Yeah, that does put them on the free throw line. So
now Burton draws his second foul.
Gets down now to ability to make free throws. 9-point lead, 40 seconds to go.
Nick Fort 2 for 3 from the line.
10-point lead, 50-40.
Make that 3 for 4. It's back to an 11-point advantage.
Little token press there by Collins, trying to take some time off the clock.
Rose, NBA 3, off the mark. Little keep away right now. 20 seconds. Fort to Purdue, to McKnight. Vale goes baseline, off the glass, and he finally gets his first points of the night. Under 15 seconds to go. Rose to Adelson from the corner for 3. It's not there. Fort pulls it down, and that's going to be the end of the ball game. Final score, Collins explodes in the second half, and they pull away 53-40. We'll take another break and be back with the post-game coverage right after this on GlideCod.com. Stay with us.
Mobile Mower Repair, home of Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest mower, is offering incredible savings this winter. Now save $20 on winter service or 50% on pickup with delivery and service. Located in Crestwood at 5917 West Highway 22, Mobile Mower Repair has proudly served Oldham County with the best repair on Dixie Choppers for years. And now they're an authorized Husqvarna dealer too. That's Dixie Chopper and Husqvarna Mobile Mower Repair. They sell the best and service the rest. Give them a call because spring will be here before you know it. 241-0421. That's 241-0421.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success and humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has the mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 225-9900. That's 225-9900. Or visit lawsonfinancial.net. Robin Lawson, CFP, proud supporter of Oldham County sports. LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. They offer complete repairs, including engine repairs, brakes, oil changes, 24-hour emergency roadside assistance, and much, much more. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their techs have years of experience and can tackle any repair that you might have. For repairs or scheduled maintenance, LaGrange Service Center offers quality service, integrity, and affordable pricing. For more information, call them at 502-222-1673. 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
GlideCod's coverage of Kentuckiana high school basketball continues with the post-game show, a recap of tonight's action, recognition of tonight's top players, and scores of other games. Brought to you by LaGrange Service Center at 409 West Jefferson Street, servicing cars weekdays 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and also offering 24/7 towing and wrecker service. Call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Post-game coverage, Mike Beck, Paul Love here at Collins High School, where the Titans come out on top in the end. Final score 53-40. And I know you've got some numbers, so...
Yeah, we'll run through them real quickly here, Mike. Shooting for North Oldham in the second half is as bad as the first. They were 9 of 23 in the second half, 39% for the game, 15 of 47, 32%. Free throws, they only shot 4, made 3. Three-point shooting, 7 of 24. That's 29%. So not a very good shooting night for the Mustangs. Collins, on the other hand, really turned it around that second half. Unbelievable to me. Second half, they were 11 of 16 from the field. That's 69%. Enables them to shoot 50% for the game on 20 of 40 shooting. They were 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 62.5%. 8 of 15 from beyond the arc, that's 53%. Rebounding just about even, 26 for Collins, 24 for North Oldham. Errors, 13 against the Titans and 11 against the Mustangs.
Well, let's go through scoring here. Starting with the Mustangs, they're on the road tonight, and they're led by Justin Burton's 14 points. Justin Rose, 12 points. 5 from Grant Adelson, 4 from Cole Fisher, 3 from Lane McIntosh, and 2 from Zachary Butler, and that are your 40 points for the Titans. In the victory, Nick Fort leads his team with 14 points. Kyle Perdue, nice knockdown, 4 threes. He ends up with 12. 10 points from Jacob Feltner, a little below his average. 10 points from Davion McKnight, 3 from Tyson Turner off the bench, 2 from Marcellus Vale off the bench, and Nick Eads with a deuce as well. And that is your 53 points. Pretty even scoring there. You got 4 players in double figures for the Titans. It took them a while to get there, and a couple of them barely made it, but it's nice when you have that many guys that can contribute.
Absolutely, and they did. Ford had a, close to his average, 14 of points on a 17-point average. So, but again, you take that first half out of there, what do you got? Big difference in the ball game for sure.
All right, we'll take another break. When we come back, we'll have our most outstanding player of the game, final scores of other games, and we'll be heading to the sunset for tonight. So take a break. Be back right after this. Stay with us, folks.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. They offer complete repairs, including engine repairs, brakes, oil changes, 24-hour emergency roadside assistance, and much, much more. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their techs have years of experience and can tackle any repair that you might have. For repairs or scheduled maintenance, LaGrange Service Center offers quality service, integrity, and affordable pricing. For more information, call them at 502-222-1673. 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Is your home cold in the winter and hot in the summer? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling and start experiencing comfort the way it was meant to be. Thompson Heating and Cooling can transform the climate in your home and save you money. Call today, 502-817-3105, or visit them at thompsonheating.net. If your system is over 15 years old, they'll inspect it for free, but only for a limited time. They're locally owned and in your neighborhood. Call 817-3105 for express service. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success in humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
What's in an e-cig cloud? Think it's a harmless vapor? Think again. Nicotine, ultrafine particles that can lead to asthma, formaldehyde, lead that can cause brain damage, acetone found in nail polish remover. Don't let big tobacco cloud your judgment. Get the facts. Electronic cigarettes, unhealthy and addictive. Stay above the influence. A message from the Oldham County Health Department and the Coalition for a Healthy Oldham County.
Glycod.com is the premier online source for the most in-depth coverage of high school sports. From the best in play-by-play events to real-time score updates and a gallery of the area's top performers, Glycod.com is a must-click for more on your favorite team. Browse and watch video, audio, live, and archived. That's Glycod.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, too, at Glycod.
You're listening to High School Basketball from Glycod.
Welcome back. Post-game coverage continues. Mike Beck and Paul Love here at Collins High School. Final score, Collins 53, North Oldham 40. And it's time for our East and Westbrook Outstanding Players of the Game tonight. East and Westbrook Construction, a regional industrial contractor providing safety, quality, and performance for clients for over 37 years. Make East and Westbrook part of your team for outstanding construction and maintenance results. Who are our players of the game tonight, Paul?
If I were Coach Rob Burton, I wouldn't want to list anybody because I don't think any of his players played up to their potential. So I think you got to almost go with your leading scorer, Justin Rose. Probably the worst game he had this year, I would venture to guess. But nevertheless, he led the charge there with his 12 points and rebounding. Just really couldn't get it going in the first half when they needed it. So how about Rose for Mustangs? You want to go over to the other side?
Let's look at the Titans.
Collins as well. Once again, you go with their leading scorer, I believe in this case, who is also their leading rebounder, Nick Fort, with 14 points. We don't record individual rebounds, but I can remember that he got quite a few of those as well. So, nice effort by him, nice team effort by the Titans to build a second half that was much different than that first half.
All right, Justin Rose and Nick Fort, your outstanding players of the game from East and Westbrook Construction. And just give you a quick update on some scores. Final scores in, because this one was so late. Here, games finished and complete. Oldham County knocks off Bardstown in a boys' game, 86-69. Girls, the Oldham County girls stumble at Scott County, 96-57. South Oldham boys lose a close one to Walton Verona. They lose 62-56. South Oldham girls, on the other hand, had a good night at home. They knocked off Carroll County, 70-44. And then earlier tonight right here at Collins, it was Collins 59, North Oldham 54. So Collins gets the sweep tonight, boys and girls here at home on senior night. And I guess if you're a Collins fan or family member, it's just the way you wanted it scripted, right?
Wasn't the best basketball we've seen this year. Again, just a different set of circumstances, though, with the late start of the game and, getting ready in the other gym. It just really didn't bode well for either team, I don't believe, but Collins really put it together in the second half and earned the victory.
All right, well, everybody was out of sync, but we did our job.
We did.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
So we'll take our last break and head out of here for the night. I'm Mike Beck for Paul Love, our camera person Ashton Beck, who did a fine job, producer Steve Bird, and Chris LeBar and the entire Glycon team. Thanks for listening tonight. God bless, take care. We'll talk to you next time. Next video stream will be February 23rd when the New Albany Bulldogs end their regular season on the road at Bloomington North. We'll be there, so if you can't be there, don't worry, we will be. And if you want to see any of the other Glycon action coming up between now and then, go to our website, glycon.com, where you can find all of our online games, whether it's online video streaming, online audio streaming, or our radio partnerships. Wherever we are, you can find us right there at glycon.com. As I said, take care, have a great night, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye, folks.
Is your home cold in the winter and hot in the summer? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling and start experiencing comfort the way it was meant to be. Thompson Heating and Cooling can transform the climate in your home and save you money. Call today, 502-817-3105, or visit them at thompsonheating.net. If your system is over 15 years old, they'll inspect it for free, but only for a limited time. They're locally owned and in your neighborhood. Call 817-3105 for express service. Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success in humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has the mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 225-9900. That's 225-9900. Or visit lawsonfinancial.net. Robin Lawson, CFP, proud supporter of Oldham County Sports.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828 Metro Windows.
Respect, it's more than a word. It's an underlying principle of success and humanity. In the U.S. Army, respect is one of our foundation values. It's the reason we can overcome every obstacle and defeat every foe. So if you're interested in joining a team where respect is earned every day, consider joining our team. And now, in addition to earning respect, you may qualify to earn up to $40,000 in bonuses. To find out more, go to goarmy.com/bonus or call 1-800-USA-ARMY. Paid for by the U.S. Army.
Parents, imagine a day when teens could smoke marijuana and nicotine using a device that looks like a USB drive and charges through a computer. Well, that day is here. Youth use of electronic cigarettes is increasing and becoming more difficult to detect. Teens that use e-cigs are more likely to start using traditional cigarettes. Visit Coalition for a Healthy OC for more information. Brought to you by the Oldham County Health Department and Coalition for a Healthy Oldham County. Tonight's live presentation of Kentuckiana High School basketball has been brought to you by Thompson Heating and Cooling, making people comfortable. ThompsonHeating.net. By the U.S. Army. Join the team that makes a difference. Visit GoArmy.com. By Metro Windows. Replace your old rotted windows today. Call Metro Windows at 502-550-1489. By Anderson Sales and Service in Crestwood, a top outdoor equipment choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. By the Oldham County Board of Health. Healthy people, strong community. OldhamCountyHealthDepartment.org. By Lawson Financial, helping you plan for your financial security. LawsonFinancial.net. And by LaGrange Service Center, family-owned quality car care since 1964.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcast, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter at Glycod. We thank you for listening to this live sports presentation from Glycod Communications.